Hey, what's up world? One Tech Traveler here. Hope you're having an awesome week so far. Today it's been really warm and sunny out here in Seoul. Today we're checking out a pretty interesting set of water bottles. Now this is the bottle and the bottle movement from a company called LARQ, designed in California, and today we are going to be checking out both of them, size, features, and which bottle may be better suited for your kind of lifestyle. Definitely going to be interesting for those who care about staying hydrated, whether you're outdoors or at home. These are packing some serious tech, the first of their kind, and I'm really excited to share what both of them look like. Like always, you can find my full written unpacking article on both of these LARQ bottles and follow reviews later on. So make sure you check out onetechtraveler.com, and like always, join Team KBA by subscribing to my channel just down below. Let's get started. Which one should we start off with? Let's go for the LARQ bottle. Now I will say these are your premium water bottles, definitely priced as an investment if you care about drinking clean, purified water. It comes in a total of 6 colors, the first being the Monaco Blue, Obsidian Black, Seaside Mint, Himalayan Pink, and finally the Sahara Gold. So here we can see the packaging. You can see it notes a few things. Clean inside and out, more than 10,000 times more hygienic than regular reusable bottles. Amen to that. Environmentally friendly by kicking your plastic habit. Long-lasting power, one charge lasts up to 1 to 2 months and charges by that USB cable. And this is double insulated, keeping it cool for 24 hours and hot drinks up to 12 hours. A few key things: you get pure water in 60 seconds, self-cleaning and worry-free, and there's also an adventure mode for that extra purification power so you can drink confidently. And we can see they're part of the 1% for the planet. All right, meet the bottle that cleans itself. Why, hello there. We can see the LARQ bottle itself, and we have a pamphlet leaflet. Definitely want to read this to understand how it all works, the different modes and activating it. The LARQ bottle here in granite white looks really nice. Powder coating feels great. You see very minimal design, just with the LARQ metallic finish. Glistens against the natural light, which is great. The cap, which is where it makes all the magic happen. You see light is on the cap itself, and then the button is what allows you to activate cleaning mode. And then we have the micro USB cable that directly plugs in here. It actually plugs the opposite way, like so, and then we can plug it here. Plug it to your power bank, your laptop, or a phone charger like the plug. Nice. Now the LARQ bottle is definitely a timeless look with just a modern day feel. It feels well made, has powder coating, which provides some texture for some grip. It is a little bit slippery by design. The cap itself has a touch function when you want to activate the cleaning process, but it also does it automatically every 2 hours. There's a little ring around that lights up in blue and also shows you when it's in the process of cleaning the water. And then on the back, we can see it has the micro USB connector. There's no flap or anything to cover it, which would have been nice, keep the cleaner profile and also just to prevent any dust or little bits going in. But that's the connector that you can plug this cable in. This is what it looks like. The cap is definitely weighty because it has all of that tech, and you can see the protruding part. And that is where the 280 nanometer UVC LED light shines from and sterilizes the water inside the bottle. We can see the mouth is pretty wide, allowing you to drink a lot or make it easier to fill from whatever source, whether that's out and about, nature in the river, or when you are filling it up at home. Rolling in next, we have the LARQ bottle movement. This is the 24 ounce, similar to the LARQ bottle at 710 milliliters, And this is the color we have. This is black and green. It also comes in 3 other colors: white coral, white marine, and onyx black. Let's go ahead and open this up. Ooh, it feels really nice actually. It's slimmer than the LARQ bottle and also lighter. And if you didn't notice, this silicone sleeve is actually removable. So you can just slide that off. You can see here, the black and the green is a nice combination, but this is what it looks like without the sleeve. And for comparison, you can see the LARQ bottle movement and the bottle. Granite white, onyx and green. The curves towards the top are more gradual, and this just overall feels thinner in the hand. This is definitely wider, of course, packing much more water and has that double wall insulation. Also comes in a white coral, white marine, and black onyx for that full stealthy black. The difference here is that the top is constructed from the same powder coating that we had on the LARQ bottle. It's all stainless steel, BPA free. It gives a great hold and grip. You can see my hand, I can mostly wrap it around this. This is actually the smaller of the 2 sizes offered for the bottle movement. And side by side, you can see it's just a little bit shorter than a LARQ bottle, but compared to the LARQ bottle, this one is definitely slimmer, lighter, and just more portable. In the larger version, it's pretty much close to 1 liter. And in terms of weight specifics, this one is 300 grams, so it's 200 grams lighter than the similar size LARQ bottle. We can see that silicone sleeve has a slight curve to it rather than being square. Pretty easy to take off. This is what it looks like without the sleeve. It matches one of my jackets, so look forward to pairing them together. And then also one of the differences is the mouth. It does provide wide access into the body itself when you are refilling it up or hydrating yourself. This is a single wall bottle, which is better suited for just neutral liquids that you don't need to keep extremely warm or extremely cool. The LARQ bottle, I plan on keeping at home. This would be a great addition just to keep by my bedside table. It keeps it purified and fresh. And in terms of the battery life, each charge is gonna last you up to 1 month. So in that time, I don't have to worry about cleaning it on a regular basis. Now that being said, of course, you can store hot liquids, cool liquids. The UVC light generally works for water, so I'm not sure whether the UVC light is as effective or effective at all when it comes to other liquids besides water. So maybe your juices, your tea, your coffee. The LARQ bottle movement is pretty much when I'm going outdoors, as you know, doing my calisthenic workouts. I like the slim frame of this and the grippy silicone sleeve. They actually make a very big difference with the way that you are able to hold this and therefore carry it. And also means that it doesn't feel bulky. So you don't feel like you want to take a plastic bottle or just not drink while you are working out. But also at the same time, when this is filled up, it doesn't have that extra weight. They look like they have the same screw mechanics. And what do we know? It actually works on both. Alright, so I put water in both of these, the LARQ bottle and the bottle movement, and they operate in exactly the same way how they clean, but I'm going to do it at the same time. We can see we have this part which houses all of that tech and that UVC light, pretty weighty, and we have the cap here and the light. So let's put them on and show you what it looks like. They have some charge already. So when you tap it once, this is normal mode. It's going to purify the water every 2 hours inside the bottle. It's kind of your everyday use. So you just simply tap the button once and it will emit this blue light. Now we can switch them both into adventure mode. You can turn that off by pressing it once again and the light turns off. Now we want to press it twice. And now you can see that it's pulsating much faster. So now we are in adventure mode, and that was going to emit the full power of the UVC light, really clean away all that bacteria and germs. Emits a nice blue hue, and that shows you when it is activated. And that's how the Smart Tech works. Really well integrated into the caps, looks very clean. I've got both of them in normal mode, so it's purifying my drink right now. And in normal mode, every 2 hours, it runs a 10-second cycle. So they pulsate and then they tell you when it's finished, and then it will do it again in 2 hours. In adventure mode, those 10-second cycles actually last up to 3 minutes, using that UVC light to really sterilize your water. When it's working, don't take off the cap. It actually can detect that, and it will show a safety light to show you when it's activated whilst not connected to the LARQ bottle, and also indications when it's low in battery and needs to be charged. Now let's actually see what it's like to drink in these bottles. So first up is the LARQ bottle. The mouth on the LARQ bottle is really nice, very comfortable, no hard edges, very smooth. And when you are really thirsty, like, you can really drain down the water in this. The bottle movement is slightly different. It has the rim on the mouthpiece that curves outwards. Very smooth and comfortable when you drink from it, and that like rim that extends outwards to prevent it from dripping. Not much difference, more of a nuance between the two bottles, and you can really down the water if you want to. I'm gonna close that, press the button, now it's in normal mode. So I can have it pretty much just sitting at my desk or just in my bag, knowing that it's working away. So if you do plan on carrying this around with you, whether that's for exercise or even hiking, and you don't want to feel the weight, then the LARQ bottle movement is definitely the one to go for. If you want that double wall insulation, because you also like the flexibility of carrying like warmer liquids in here, your coffee, your drinks, then you should go for the LARQ bottle, and I recommend the smaller size. But if you are keeping at home, then the one I've got here is great. Now, to have a portable self-cleaning water bottle is pretty unreal. It's the first time for me seeing these, preventing the growth of bacteria and germs for a crazy long period of time. These aren't your typical everyday water bottles. They do something pretty unreal, and for those who want to stay hydrated, love staying hydrated, and are conscious about drinking water and eliminating the growth of bacteria and germs. But saying that, it comes at a premium and at first glance can look pretty expensive. Whether you guessed it or not, the LARQ bottle movement is actually the cheaper of the two, coming in at $78 for this size, and the larger one at $98. Whereas the LARQ bottle, the smaller version than what I have here, the 17 ounce, that comes in at $95, and the larger version at $118. So you can see the prices and the sizes overlap from the biggest version of the LARQ bottle movement and the smaller size of the LARQ bottle. And it really depends which one you value more, the double wall insulation or the lightness of the LARQ bottle movement. So which one do you like more, the LARQ bottle movement or the LARQ bottle? Let me know in the comments. So thanks a lot for joining me in this unpacking video. Quite long, but I wanted to cover both and give enough screen time to really give you an idea about what makes these unique and explain some of the very important features that are really game-changing, especially since they are expensive. But when you think about the kind of tech, and I'm going to be following up with separate reviews after using it for a long period of time, just to see how long it holds out, how well it performs, different use case scenarios, anything that I might find that works well or doesn't, and just sharing my personal experience of how well these integrate into my lifestyle. So thanks a lot for joining me. Again, you can find my written article on the LARQ bottles on my website, so check it out at onetechtraveler.com. Hope you stick around by joining Team KBA, subscribing to my channel. Thanks a lot, world. I'll see you in the next one, but until then, keep being awesome. Peace.